What's happening, everyone? Aaron Jackson, aka ATM Charts, aka Rotation Report, aka whoever here. This is not financial advice. Do me a favor, take the damn hint, not financial advice. And boy, what a shit show we've got in this market, huh? Real storm brewing. There's more shit flying than when a twister takes out a farm septic system. My God. It's interesting to see the low quality outperforming the quality AI stocks, the ones with the real business, real revenue. Not sure what to make of that. I say it's a negative divergence, but whatever. Definitely feel like something is going to pop here. Somebody's going to blow up. Is it a short fund? Maybe. Is it me or you? The goal is it's not me or you, right? Number one, a lot of stuff still going up, still working. That's great. That's great. Just manage risk. Just be, don't chase the stuff that's going up. Don't feel any fear. There's nothing to fear other than fear itself, right? Like you get these straight line moves in stocks, and you're like, oh, I have to participate. Yeah, no, you don't. No, you don't. Everyone who's impatient, guess what? Over time, they'll lose money. We're gonna just be smart. Wait for the good entries. They always come. The good pitches, they're always coming. The market's got to throw you some strikes eventually. So don't even worry about it. I mean, we're still seeing some today in just different groups. And maybe as we get into earnings season here, I think we're set up for some rotation. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But one other thing I wanted to hit on really quick. A lot of people are talking bubble. Oh, they love to talk bubble, don't they? I've been around the old FinTwit arena for, since the beginning, about 15 years now. Let me tell you, for like at least 10 of those years, the same people have been just saying the same shit over and over and over again, right? So I think how we handle this is, hey, when people are saying bubble, you listen to their words. It's cool. Listen to their arguments, accept their arguments, but then also realize like, a lot of this is just the same people over and over again. They're saying it in 2017, right? Just so many times where there's been years and years of upside left, just plenty left in the move. So also consider that, but just, listen to their words because, they make some good points sometimes. But anyways, let's get into it. Like the big deal right now is, okay, Trump and Xi, right? We've got they're supposed to meet at this APEC summit in Korea in like 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. It's October 27th to November 1st. So basically, you got some posturing going on basically daily. And what we don't like is, every time somebody puts out a tweet, crypto kind of is real weak, real quick. I think there's some evidence that suggests, hey, maybe they're all the leverage is getting blown out, and that would be a good thing. But these perpetual futures, Coinbase is really trying to take out the market. So for now, all we can really do is just check out this China tech ETF. We've been talking about it for a while, right? 50, 52, something like that. That's going to be our reference point. And, best guess at this point is they're going to keep job owning for a couple of weeks. We're not going to get along, whatever. And then, maybe you get down to this 200-day here, something like that. And then boop, bounces and then uptrend continues. Next up, there's Coinbase. It was a doji day today. And you can see like kind of near all-time highs. And then now is that going to be a rollover on the weekly? Like if you look at it, it's like not a great area to get long, right? But hey, maybe this weekly candle shapes up and reverses, but I don't see why we need any Coinbase exposure here. One thing, some of that quality AI, ARM Holdings, check that out. Trying to take out the lid from middle of 2024, right? Tried to break out today. Got some OpenAI news. The circle jerk. It got a little circle jerk action here. Still closed red on the day. Now you could still say on the daily, higher high, higher low on the daily, and it has been kind of showing some relative strength over the past few days. So it's not dead yet. But, definitely an easy one to keep an eye on for, hey, is this AI trade going to roll over? Because we've got the networking index here. And if you've been following along all summer, we've just been pounding the table along the networking stocks because you get this brace break from 2000, right? And at 1400 to 80, right? So right now, we're basically one more day away from this hitting that giant extension target zone. And it's like, okay, like, all right, we've made a lot of money here. Like, let's just calm down. Let's just give the networking stocks some time. And, a lot of these things, a lot of stocks, a lot of assets have been hitting key extension levels and then continuing to go. But like, we're not trying to make money this time. We're trying to make money over a long period of time and just, over time, if you just keep buying these areas over and over again, just aggressively, like you're going to lose your ass more likely than not. Like it's just going to happen over time. So definitely worth keeping an eye on. And then today I had the pleasure, the opportunity to hop on the Chart Report Spaces over on X. And, always a great conversation, learning a lot over there. And we were talking energy at the beginning of the hour. And I just wanted to point out this crude oil chart. It's sold off recently, right? New 52-week lows here. But look, you look long-term and structurally, guess what? Still holding up, looking pretty good here. We could say maybe it's the end of the mutual fund year and those things are getting blown out. We'll see. But, would be surprised to really see oil below 50 or so. So I think if it holds up here in the coming weeks, you could just say, hey, it's still got some more basing to do here. But, still pretty constructive, still looking for longs there, even though it's been a pain in the ass. And then, we got silver. How about that silver move? A lot of data out there suggesting, hey, silver's super overbought, right? It's very overbought. So at this point, you don't want to chase the overbought. Historically, odds favor this thing going lower. And it might, because right here, right? Big 50 level, obviously, but also let's think about this now. It's gone nowhere for 50 years, 45 years. Let's not exaggerate. 45 years, gone nowhere. So, it can just, for one time in its life, be overbought and then continue, right? While everyone's data is like, no, you got to sell. So, wouldn't be surprised if it's sideways, wouldn't be surprised if it keeps going. We just don't know. But some of the most positive action this week has been in the financials. A nice reaction to some earnings today. Last Friday could be some pretty big lows in banks, financials, including the regional banks. Look at that. And this nice little pivot here, test the 200-day, and boom, back above. So a lot of positive action, like small caps today making new highs. We'll see if it can break out of that 4-year range. I think it's going to. But again, it's a little bit of an unstable market right now. We don't know how things are going to play out, but nice action in the regional banks. And then again, we've got Bank of America. Those earnings are coming up, but we definitely, last Friday's low, or maybe it's today's low, 48.5, I believe. That's going to be the reference point. If you're going to pay attention to one reference point in all of financials, it's just basically 48.5 or so in Bank of America. Above that, we love the banks. We love the skanks, all that. And then next up, we've got home builders. Now, a lot of talk about the home builders today. You saw a nice reversal off the 200-day moving average, but we got to remember now, this is just mechanical. You go back over the past year or so, 200-day moving average, boom, test matters. Test, okay, it didn't matter, lost it. So you get back to it from below, matters. Then you move to July, test, mattered, sold off. Then you get above it and get a little dip above it, bang, matters again. Like, these things are just mechanical. They're going to happen. That's what it is. But so far, the most recent message of the market is, nah, dude, rates don't matter. That's not going to help. So at best, we're looking for choppy sideways, and you definitely need to see this thing back above 112. I think odds are that you go lower in time. But again, like if you say, screw you, people are getting rich off AI, they're buying second and third homes. All right. Then there you go. There's your bull case for ITB. You shoot against today's low, bang, you got it. And next up, okay, so this is where it gets tricky, right? Because the S&P 500% of stocks above the 50-day moving average, okay, it has seen a bearish divergence since mid-July. And I haven't brought it up because why the hell? My God, sure, some things are falling off, but like you can see, like the tape is very strong. But it feels like we got a little bit of a momentum break there. And there is the chance somehow, some way in the coming weeks that this is like going to get a much deeper reset than we have now. Now, this obviously it diverged for a couple months. So you could say, okay, well, maybe it just hangs in there for another month or two, even into next year, completely within the realm of possibility. But if you just wanted to be like, you know what, I'm out on the market right now. I'm waiting for a complete wipeout in this to say 15, 20%, maybe 10%. That's not an illogical view to take on the market. But honestly, who the hell knows how we get there at this point? And then, we do have we have another divergence here. First up or next up is the junk bonds, high yield bond ETF, JNK. Yeah, had the breakout to all-time highs, failed, bounced where you'd think it would at this old support, and then here we go again, old resistance right there. And you have all the makings for this to not go well, but we just it's, just because it's a little bit of a sloppy picture does not mean everything is screwed tomorrow. And then we do have a lot of these things really extended, like your Ion Q. We talked about it a month ago when it was trading like 42 or whatever. Like, damn, look at that. Look at that coil. How great a coil that is. Now we've had this bigger base break. You can say, hey, no. This is going higher in time, and it might. But at this point, my God, you doubled in a month. Congratulations on the win. You caught the win. You caught the double. And at this point, we have a pretty gnarly negative divergence building here. With the company doing a pretty big offering last week. So, you got to be mindful of your risk in the quantum. I don't see any way. Like, I think you're just asking to get your fucking, your ass beat if you buy this Ion Q here. Maybe you see a little rollover to the prior low there, 60, and then the 50-day moving average, something like that. And then finally, we have Bitcoin miners. How about them? Jesus, big debate today on the chart report spaces. Are they Bitcoin miners? Are they AI infrastructure? I'm pretty convinced they all just trade as AI infrastructure. And but oh well. But we do have another extension target. My God, this thing's doubled in a month. So congratulations again. But again, can pause here. Ran into that extension today. Last time it sold off for like half a week before starting higher again. So maybe we'll get another 2-day sell off there. But yeah, that'll do it for today. And I just got to say, if you're still with me, help me out. Do me a favor. You like the video, like the video. And until next time, y'all have a great day.